the last time he was in office, I think his main tariff was on steel coming in from China. And at the time when that was happening, I was working in a metal distributing plant here. It was in up near Girard. I don't want to say the name of the company. But and from there, I could tell it doesn't do anything if you're not investing in the infrastructure within the United States. I mean, at Warren specifically, we used to have WCI or Republic Steel. I mean, it was a huge area in Warren. I mean, the people in my dad's generation came straight out of high school to go to that job. And for the longest time, they tried selling it when it closed down. And a couple years ago, they shut down the blast furnace. And that's a humongous deal for a steel industry if they shut down the blast furnace. And I mean, it costs millions to billions of dollars to restart a blast furnace and to a steel mill. So that steel mill is dead. There's no one ever who is going to walk into there and start making steel again. That factory is now going to have to be either torn down or turned into something else. So raising a tariff into something like steel, it's not going to do anything. We don't have the infrastructure anymore. We don't have the ability to make the steel here in the States. So all it does is, one, Chinese steel is going to come over more expensive. The American steel at the time was still more expensive than the tariff Chinese steel, so we were still buying Chinese steel. Very few people were buying the American steel anyways. And it would be the same for any other tariff that comes in. We need to invest in infrastructure where, I mean, for example, the Chips and Science Act that I believe that was what it was called, where we're investing in chip manufacturing within the United States. If we invest within these things to gain the infrastructure and then maybe think about tariffs where we have the ability to make these things within the United States, it would be somewhat feasible. But just raising tariffs without the infrastructure, I don't think will do anything besides hurt the consumer.